Uday. You're such a nice person. You know, there are some people in this world who are so good at heart, they only speak good about others. Uday is one of those people who is so good at heart. Thank you, Uday, for always and remain as you are, being good at heart. So,
Thank you, sir.
and let me just start by, you just, Frank was giving a report and he said that the computer at Rotary International has crashed and is not being able to take in more. For once, I'm very happy with this news that the computer has collapsed because you are doing better than the computer at Rotary International. So I think that sums up. I mean, probably my entire speech can be summed up in this one sentence that you have beaten the Rotary International computer at getting more members than it can take. So I think this is the summing up and this is the icing on the cake. But let me just commend each one of you for the resolve you had. I mean, it's unbelievable, Nagendra, your vision and the district trainer, Nagesh, and membership chair. Who is the membership chair? Can somebody tell me that?
Biligere Shivkumar.
Okay.
Shivkumar.
Kumar, fantastic work. I think this is what was required. I think this resolve, this thought process of having all the clubs to load the members on one day's time, it is unbelievable. It is something which probably was beyond my imagination. I was just wondering, probably you're getting a hall and you're putting all 333 of you in one hall. But this is beyond imagination. This is something which I think will be in the record books for years to come. And what you have done, Governor Nagendra, is unbelievable. Having people to load in at multiple points and getting that data in so that by the end of the day, you have everyone logged in. I mean, this is a lesson for me. And I always believe that we need to learn every day. And I have learned today something by coming to this meeting. I have learned that something is possible, which I had never thought. Having said to that figure, magical figure of 333, yes, Nagendra, you are correct. That was the figure which you said you will start the day by. That was the figure even Nagesh told me that we are going to start by 33333. The ending figure is not 333 for the end of the day. Probably the ending figure has to be 555.
Yes,
and
sir.
You are not going to shut shop till you reach that magical figure of 555. And I'm sure, understanding your resolve, your thought process, the way you do, the style with which you work, and I'm sure we're going to reach that magical figure 555. And Nagesh, by the end of the day, when you end this, I want you to give me a call that we have reached 55555. Okay?
Absolutely, sir.
Till that time, the shop is not closed.
Sir.
But yes, friends, it is extremely important that we grow Rotary. The world's largest animal and the most powerful animals in the world were the dinosaurs. And they thought they didn't need to change. They never changed because they were too powerful. And look what happened to the dinosaurs. They became extinct. Rotary is no exception to this rule. How much ever we talk about our organization, how much ever we say that we do this and we do that, but membership is the only constant which Rotary has. Ours is a membership organization. Service is the byproduct of our organization. So ours, please understand, is a membership organization. And there is no party without guests, without members. And this beautiful party of 3190 is being enhanced with this wonderful drive of bringing in members. Hence, friends, this constant change and constant input of new members is extremely important. Having brought in all these new members which you are bringing in, the resolve which you have taken, with the panache which you have executed this project of inducting so many members on one day's time, let me also give you a caution. It is extremely important that when you induct member, you need to excite them. You need to make them part of the family. You need to make them that they belong to us. And in that, I would want each one of your clubs to open service opportunities to this new member. Give them warmth. Make them feel welcome in the club. I would suggest, this is a suggestion, and I'm sure Nagendra may have thought of it already, but this is a suggestion because Nagendra and Nagesh think 3 steps ahead of me. Before even I can breathe, they come out with the solution. So I would just suggest that in every club, ask your presidents to appoint mentors to each and every new member. Ask an old member to be a mentor to a new member. If you've inducted 10 new members in a club, get 10 old members to mentor these 10 new members so that they can bring them in maybe 6 months down the line when they get used to our thought process, when they get used to our culture, when they get used to our religion. I always believe Rotary is a religion not to be followed. We generally follow religion, but Rotary is one religion which we have to live. You have to live this religion of Rotary on a daily basis. And this daily basis can be done with these new members. Because when the new members join the club, they come up with new ideas, new vigor, new thought process. Be open to their new ideas. Invariably, we shut ourselves down thinking that whatever we are doing is the best. No, whatever we are doing is not the best. There is always scope for something new, always scope for new ideas. And it is these new members who have just joined bringing this fantastic new hue, new colors to your club. They bring in the new thought process. They bring in the new energy. They bring in new ways of doing things. So bring them in and excite them to join you and do that work. And probably, I would always encourage, and I do that in my club, any new member comes, we ask them, do you have a new idea to do something or enhance what we are doing? And then they come up with idea. I let them experiment that idea. I always tell my club president, since they have come, they have joined new member, they have a new idea, let them do it. Does not matter if it does not work. Does not matter. And it is as much as our duty to amalgamate in their thought process as it is their duty to amalgamate themselves into our old club thought process. But it is also our duty to understand them, to recognize them, to go along with them and walk the path which they want to walk. So I would want each one of you to excite the new members. And also, I'm sure you've done that, but orientation of the new member is extremely important. We bring in new members and that many leave every year. That is because the sole reason which I feel is we do not give proper orientation to a member. So please, after this exercise, ask each club to give proper orientation to the members who have joined in the club level so that they can feel welcome and they know exactly what they have to do and the path they have to tread in the path to service. I would have loved to be part of this meeting where I see these new members. Probably, I don't know, in the evening, Nagesh, would the new members be there in some form or something like that? I do not know. However, if there are and I have time, I might re-log in if you tell me if I can see these new members, because that's what excites me, that the new members, I see them, all of you old guys, I see you every day. So today is the day of the new members. Today is the day when the new blood flows into Bangalore. And that is what excites me. And that is what I'm looking forward to, seeing all the new members. However, if it's not possible, maybe on some other day, you could. And Nagesh, I would give you an example. Nagendra, Governor Nagendra, I would give you an advice. Is these new members hold a program where you put all the new members on a Zoom meeting.
Yes, sir.
And invite people from across India to talk to them. Invite some leaders, invite some doers, invite some non-Rotary members, invite some AKS to talk to them about the joy of giving. Invite some service people who have done some fantastic projects as to why the projects are required. Then you invite some person who are doing excellent work on polio, so they get to know what we are all talking about. So if all of them are put on one board in one Zoom meeting, they would love it. And I'm sure they would feel wanted in our organization. So probably if you planned it, fantastic. If you haven't, please try to do this if it's possible. And I'm sure it will be possible. And it would excite other members to become members of the organization too. Having said that, my commendation again to Nagendra. And you know what, Nagendra? You spoke. Yes, I was there when you inaugurated the office. You are lucky that there is a lockdown. Otherwise, I would have taken over your office because your office was so good. I thought probably I'll shift base to Bangalore and take that office over and do my work from that office. But having said that, commendation to every leader here of the district. I know it's a concentrated effort of every leader of the district. It's not that what Nagendra has done alone. I know every one of you has put in your bit to make this magic happen, to make this miracle happen. And let me tell you, and I end with this small quote, where there is hope, there is love. When there is love, there is possibility of doing things. And when there is possibility of doing things, miracles of Rotary happen. Today, I have witnessed and I'm going to witness, or probably have understood, that a miracle is under the process of happening. God bless you all, and this fantastic miracle which you have created, you do not know how much of strength you have brought into Rotary. So thank you very much for enhancing the reach of Rotary, strengthening the Rotary, growing Rotary, and making Rotary sustainable. Thank you very much for all of your part and all of you being a part of this great deed. God bless you all. Take care. Have a great evening. Have a great day.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. I'll just sum it up what you're saying about the highlights of your speech was Rotary is a membership organization. Service is the byproduct. Sir, this is a serious issue, which a serious suggestion which are going to take home to every Rotarian, especially those who have joined. We are going to drive it home the way you have suggested. There will be a program very shortly under which all the new members who joined last year and this year who are going to join in the next 12 months, we will invite them and have people who matter. The people who have contributed to Rotary, they are going to address to new members as a motivation. Sir, I remember a small story in which there are two possibilities. One, a set of lions led by a sheep. In another possibility, a bunch of sheep led by a lion. Sir, it is usually they think that, a bunch of lions would win. Not so. I believe the group which is led by a lion, the group of sheep which is led by a lion is always the winner. We need a strong leader to take everybody forward. But just to update that, Rotary 3190 is not a sheep, sir. It is a lion by itself. And incidentally, we also have a lion to lead all of us. So please expect more world records to come our way. And we will have the pleasure for inviting you for every record we break this year and year after year. Yes, sir.
So Uday, let me just correct you a bit.
Yeah.
3190 is a set of lion led by even a bigger lion. Nagendra is the biggest lion around the town, and I know Andy is leading a bunch of lions. So you can imagine what it's going to be. It's going to be something magical, and we are really looking forward to things happening in the district. And I'm extremely bullish. And from the day when I had the opportunity of having trained Nagendra at the GETS and at the International Assembly, I did see that he's of a different making. He's of a different material. He is of a different thought process. He's of a different ideology. And I think all put together, it is just simple one word, is that he is purely magic. And I'm sure that magic is going to rub on all of us. Thank you.
Sir, this is only it is not the end, it is just a bend. So expect the magics to happen, and the best is yet to come. The best of Rotary District 3190 is yet to come, sir. Thank you. PDG Nagesh.
Yeah, Uday, really good. Everything going well. Kamal sir is the real source of energy for all these kind of things. He's a leader who motivates anybody and everybody instantly and immediately. That is the energy he's having. He is a really good guider for not only 3190, whole India. No doubt you're an inspirational speaker, but today your speech without a share sharing, or nahi hoga. You have to quote a share sharing to conclude and inspire us. And definitely we're going to invite you back for the evening function. We are having a OC program with around 2 lakh plus prize. The governor is having a big prize money. All that is going to happen. We're going to invite you back to introduce all the new members. But today, I share sharing from you. After that, vote of thanks from District Secretary Girish who is working 24/7. So over to Kamal Sanghvi sir.